Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. It's going to be a makeup look and a collab with my friend Chelsie Gainey, and we're using this palette right here, the Juviasplace Olori III. And recently, I gave away a few of these from my Advent Calendar series, and Chelsie actually won one of those prizes, and so I thought it would be kind of fun to inspire those of you who have this palette or you've just recently got this palette to create, you know, a look with it or two. And so between the two of us, hopefully we'll be doing something a little bit different from each other, and, you know, we can give you some ideas. This blue is just screaming at me, and I wore this blue shirt today because I want to use that. And I really don't know what else to put with it quite yet, but we're gonna get into this and see. So for right now, what I want to do is I'm gonna put on my base, and I'm gonna go in with some eyebrow pencil, and we're just gonna get going here. I'm gonna use this CC cream from Perlice. I love this stuff. It's got SPF 50, vitamin C, and it is a cream product which color corrects, and so it's kind of like one of those all-in-one type products. And this is in the shade Light, and I like to use a brush when I put it on. So let me just grab my brush from Per Cosmetics here, a stippling brush, and we're just gonna go right in with this. And this is a pretty neutral shade, their light is, which works out really good for my complexion. And I love the way it evens out the skin tone. And I start right there where that dark circle is, because I feel like that's where I need the most coverage. And then I just kind of go out from there. And I'll just brush it all in. And I put a nice size dollop on my hand, so I'm just working from my hand here. Don't forget the ears. I've been using this product right here for a while. I have other foundations that I like to use also, but those days where you just need, you want to just get, you've already done your skin prep, you know, and you just want to go straight in without really fussing around with a lot of extra products like SPF and primer and color correcting products. You know, this is just wonderful. It's great for dry skin as well. Now there's no mirror in this palette, so I'm gonna be using another mirror. Let me just grab this one from this little blush cheek palette from Seraphine Botanicals that I recently got, and I'm gonna use the mirror in it, and I'm just gonna make sure that I've got all these little places covered. And you want to stipple it in to where there's not going to be a, you know, any brush streaks. So I'm just working this into the skin, and then I'm gonna go off camera and do my brows, and then I'll be back and we'll put some blush and stuff on. Alright, be right back. Okay, I'm back, y'all, and I got my brows on. Foundation, concealer, eyeshadow primer. I set everything down, and so now I'm ready to go into bronzer. And I'm going to use this one from LYS Beauty, and this new brush that I have from Wing Me that I've been testing out. I really like it. And the shade on the LYS bronzer is called Motivate, which is for light skin. So I really like this bronzer, and I wanted to see how it applied with this brush. So we're just gonna put some color back into my face and cut these cheekbones and help warm things up and give some shape. to my face. And I'm gonna sculpt the chin just a little bit. We're gonna take some up on the forehead. And then I've got a really pretty blush that I've been using from the Seraphine Botanicals palette that I want to use as well. And the other day when I created a Get Ready With Me look using the Ofra palette, and I used one of the shadows out of it as a bronzer, and then I put the Seraphine Botanicals blush over it. It turned out really pretty on the skin. I was really happy with the way the cheeks looked and the finished look. I can tag that video up in the cards. It's a BoxyCharm by Ipsy unboxing and try on video. And I was wearing a pink headband, and my new pink headband with the red hearts, and I did just a neutral look, but it was just so nice. I really liked the way everything turned out. And of course, that highlighter in that Ofra shade, that it's called Rodeo Drive in the Ofra palette, the highlighter shade, and it's beautiful. So I may go back into that highlighter today. Let's blend this out a little bit more. Just defining these cheekbones on this face. Not everybody has the same, you know, the two sides of their face are maybe a little different. I'm one of those people where it's not asymmetrical. It's a bit different on one side than it is the other. And so you may have to adjust, you know, your makeup application to suit, you know, your face shape. And because your face is shaped different, it's going to be really difficult to, you know, get everything to look exactly the same with the cheeks, but we try. So anyway, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, now I'm going to go into this Seraphine Botanicals. It's called Geranium and Glow Blush and Highlight Palette. This is what it looks like. It's beautiful. And the shade I used the other day was this one right up here, so I'm going to go back into that. It's called Carnation, and I'm using the same brush. And we're just going to put some blush on. This is like a peachy kind of a pink. And so if you've got, you know, you want to add some more warmth to your skin, a blush that's peach or has peach in it is going to really help with that. Alright, and then just take whatever's left over right there above the temples and a little on the chin. And that just warms everything up so nice. So nice. Anyway, there's a highlighter palette. I mean, a highlighter shade. This one probably is for darker complexions. It's got a really pretty sheen to it. But this one right here would suit me. But it's one of those highlighters that's like a glow from within. It's really, really pretty. I'll just put a little right here on my nose so you can see it. And see, that highlights the nose really well. So anyway, that's an option for today as well. Anyway, I'm going to set that aside for right now. And we're going to get into this palette. I really like these brushes from Wing Me, y'all. I have to say that. I've really been enjoying them. Okay, so I'm going to use the eyeshadow brush from Wing Me that I received. Let me grab it here. I gotta find it. Here it is. It's got a really nice angle. See that? And then the tip, it just comes up. Really nice tapered tip. It's just awesome for laying shadow down in the crease. So we've got a couple here to choose from. There's a couple of peaches a really nice orange. This is like a peachy brown. That's a really pretty peach. Then you've got this coppery shimmer, and then this brown right here that's got some red in it, which is going to go really well with the peaches. So I think for today I'm going to go, let me start with this light peach color here in the corner right there, and let's just see what happens. I'm not gonna, these are really pigmented. Juviasplace shadows are really pigmented. That almost looks like a pink, doesn't it? So you could create a look that looks almost like a pink and blue with this palette, probably. And I like that idea. Something light and fresh, you know. Kind of reminds me of spring. And of course, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and we're all thinking about pink and red eyeshadow looks. Pink and blue, pink and purple, you know. So I'm just building this up. I love a good orange eye look, but I think that I'm going to stay away from that orange today and just stick with this shade. That's really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to grab another brush and let me see what I can, let me use this one right here. This is from Wing Me also. It has a really nice tip to it, and I'm going to go in with that dark brown shade right there. I'm going to see what happens when I use it. Let me go underneath the lash line. I like this brush because it has that pointed tip. And then the bristles around the tip kind of help, you know, blend things out a little bit. Alright, so just a little in the corner here. Just to help define the eye. Just a little more. And just blend that up. And see if it'll kind of give a little bit of dimension here, and it looks like it's fading into, when it mixes with the orange that I've laid down, that peachy shade, it looks almost kind of grayish. Very interesting. Let me just continue to blend. You know, you never know what kind of undertone something has until you actually lay it down. All right, now I'm going to go in with that blue shimmer and lay that right here on the front part of the lid and carry that over into what I just laid down. This is so pretty. I knew it would be. Oh yeah, see, when you mix the blue on top of that brownish shade, it gives like a purple hue to it. And the dimension of the dark brown shifts and it changes. This is a duochrome, the blue is. It's got some like purple in it. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that purple shift? Let me lay some more down. This is fun. That's one thing I like about duochromes. They shift with whatever they're mixed into. I like that. That's really nice. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, y'all, for the sake of time, and I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and this is what I've got so far. I'm really liking it. I'm going to take some of that blue again, and I'm going to just run it across that bottom lash line on top of that brown right here under the iris of the eye. And hopefully get some of that purple to show up there. I had no idea that this was going to play into, you know, like a purple kind of a hue, but I want to take advantage of it. Surprise! It's a surprise. And I'm trying my best not to get too much on the brush because I don't want to have any fallout, since I am using the tip of the brush. This is a flat brush that I have from B Bella. This is so pretty. Okay, now let's work on an inner corner highlight. Let's do highlighter. And I just used 3 shades out of the palette. I used this light peach and then this dark brown that has like some purplish red in it, and then the really pretty turquoise blue. So I'm going to go into the Ofra highlighter palette, eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to pick up on that shade called Rodeo Drive, which is actually a highlighter. And I'm going to use it in the inner corner and up underneath the brow bone. So let's start right here in the inner corner. Oh yeah, we're popping, baby. And this has like a gold reflect to it, so it plays into the peach really pretty. I'm just gonna go right around the tear duct. Let's see if I can't get this one to pop a little bit better. I like this highlighter shade. It's almost like a champagne kind of color. And I'm going to use that same highlighter right here underneath the brow bone. Just really thin, like, just to kind of help carve those brows out. Well, I've already carved them out, but you know what I'm saying, just to bring a little pop there. And lift that arch up a little bit. Did I cover my face up while I was doing that? So there we go. That's what that looks like. Okay, now it's time for liner and lashes, and I will get off the camera and I will do that and come right back, and then we'll do lips together. Okay, I'm back, and I had some lash pieces that I had cut off of other lashes, and so I put one set on the outside because they were a bit longer, and then the other set I put those pieces on the middle, and I created almost like a half lash, which gives me kind of a cat eye effect, and so I think that's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm going to put some highlighter on now. I'm going to use this highlighter brush from Wing Me that I recently got. I'm going to go back into the Rodeo Drive, and we're going to add a little bit of highlighter here and just get all the highlighter to match. Matchy matchy. I almost want to use this brush for something else other than highlighter, but it does apply it nicely if you want you know, to target like a small area. But I usually put more like on the tops of my cheeks and go on around my temples, and I just, you know, I like that fluffier type. See how it's targeted? As I swirl it, it just stays pretty much in one area, and I like a brush that just kind of covers more. Anyway, a little bit more on the nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And now we're going to do lips. That's a beautiful highlighter though. If y'all don't have it, I would highly recommend it. You need to try it at least get a sample or something. Okay, I have a lipstick here from Juviasplace. It is actually a lip gloss. It's a pigmented lip gloss, and it's in a shade Pretty Betty, and I'm going to use that today. I think that'll go good with the peach in the eye look, and I'm going to pair it with this lip liner from Ace Beauty. This is in the shade, does it say? I think the writing's worn off, but anyway, it's like a peachy kind of a nude shade. A little bit of brown maybe in it, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to use this liner. I really don't want a whole lot of lip liner, and I'm trying to apply it lightly, but it's skipping. Okay, it's a bit darker than what I thought it was going to be, but I think this lip gloss is going to look nice with it. It's shiny and it's really pretty. And it smells really good. It's got, I don't know if it's coconut. I think it might be coconut. Kind of an ombre look. I need a lip brush now to kind of blend all that together. Let me grab something here. Let me grab this one from Alamar Cosmetics. They have really good brushes, y'all. I really like their brushes. And they're just gonna let me take a little of the lip gloss on the brush, and we're gonna get this. Some people like that real defined look like that, but I want it to blend a little bit better. So I'm just gonna put a little of that from the applicator to the brush where I can, you know, get some precision going here. And just blend this right down into that line where the lip liner is. and get it to mix better. And take away some of that harshness. That's better. Okay. All right, y'all, this is the look. Let me spray it down. And I'm going to use this one. Whoops, I'm moving the camera. I'm going to use this one here from Item Beauty. It's called One Hit. Shake it up. And I like the sprayer on this. Ooh. Gotta be careful not to get those lashes wet. Alright, let me fan this dry. And I'm going to take some pictures and tack them on to the end of the video. I want to thank Chelsie for being willing to work around her schedule. She's a busy lady. And collab with me. Can't wait to see her look. Can't wait to see how she does her look. Anyway, hopefully this will inspire you all. If you have this palette, I caught it on sale and I bought several of them at the same time because I knew that the neutrals in the palette would, well, I call these peaches and oranges neutrals as well. I call all the shades except for the blue a neutral. Now you have to let me know down in the comments, do you include peaches and oranges as neutrals or not? But anyway, peach is the Pantone color of the year. Peach Fuzz, I think, is the name of it. It's maybe have a little bit more yellow than this one, but anyway, this is a tip of my hat towards the Pantone color of the year. And then, of course, that blue. Oh my gosh, that blue. It's got that purple shift. Here, let me swatch it on the back of my hand. Maybe you can see that purple shift as it moves around. Anyway, when you mix it, you know, with other colors, that's when it's really going to show up. Love this shade. It's so pretty. Anyway, Juvia's is always having sales. It's a really affordable website. You know, all their products are affordable, and you know, just shop around, see what you can catch on sale. But these little six pan palettes they're great. They're great. There's enough shadow in that one palette to create a really nice look. And of course, you saw all I used today was 3 shades. What do y'all think about this cat eye? Huh? What do y'all think about this blue? Woo, I love it. That's my favorite color out of the whole palette. All right, let me quit talking, take some pictures. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Chelsea's video is linked down below. And God bless you today is my prayer. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much.